Welcome to Know You Matter. This is real conversations for people who want to feel a little bit better without being given a to-do list.
Hi, I'm Jacqueline. I'm the restoration coach and I'm Lauren's mum.
And I'm Lauren. I'm the restoration strategist.
And we are ever so glad that you're here.
I just really wanted, I don't know why, but I wanted to like break out into like the Pirates of the Caribbean theme tune. I wanted to start it like dum 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 dum. Hello. Hello and welcome to the podcast. Ooh, I love Pirates of the Caribbean. I think it's such a good film.
It is.
Might go and watch it. Might convince Dave to watch all three of them. Not in one. I'm not a psychopath. I'll be in bed by 9 o'clock. But I might convince him to watch them like over the course of 3 nights. I love that. We did it with the Batman films with Christian Bale. 10 out of 10. Love those films. They're so good. So good. Anyway. Hello. This is episode, I don't know actually, but it's episode 2 of How Well Do We Know Each Other?
Hang on a second. Can I just double check? Were you actually recording when you were telling us that you wanted to
do the Pirates of the Caribbean? Yeah.
Do the
This is all of that. Everything that's happened so far is going in the podcast.
Sometimes Lauren starts recording and I have no idea we're even recording. So I'm sat here going, okay, I'm listening.
I did think you just weren't responding, and I was like, she doesn't realise that we're live.
No, I didn't realise we were live.
And I'm not editing it either. I'll nick a bit of the front off and I'll nick a bit of the end off, but they get it all.
I was about to say, as we got started, you would be so fascinated by what we talk about in between, which I think I've said that to you before.
Yeah.
Lauren wanted to start with the Pirates of the Caribbean.
I did want to start with it.
But actually you got it, didn't you?
Yeah, you did.
You did. Welcome. Yeah, you're welcome.
You're welcome. I can do that whole song.
So you're going to dive into a Pirates of the Caribbean thing. I'm diving into a Stranger Things season 5. I mean, Dad,
how now
what's I need completion.
Yeah, we haven't watched any. I'm sure at some point in my life I will.
You might.
But the more people talk about it, the less I can watch it.
Lauren, I know, which is why I'm saying nothing.
It's so annoying.
I know.
I get annoyed by it, but the more people tell me to watch something, like people in my life, people online, everything, the less I can watch it. So they did this with The Greatest Showman, and Mum and my sisters all went to see it, and they were like, "It's amazing! Everyone should watch it." But the more people say it, the more I'm like, I can't, and I don't know why. I think, what's that called?
She doesn't like to be told what to do. That's what.
Yeah, there's a name for that as a neurotypical.
Yeah, I know, I can't remember it.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, because I get it when my dog barks at me. So if I'm trying to take my dog for a walk, Merlin, obviously, he starts running around and like barking at me like he's telling me to go, and now I'm like, well, I don't want to now. Don't tell me what to do. Let me do it of my own accord.
I have now realised that you've given me an answer to one of the questions, because Lauren very quickly read out the questions that she was going to ask me just to make sure there were any that I didn't want to answer.
I asked you, and now I'm realising that
you don't know either.
I have to answer them for you.
You
as well.
do.
Shit.
I know. We realise that we're not answering them for ourselves; it's for each other. But I think this is where you might know that we don't know each other.
You know, gladiators. Are you ready?
No.
That's what. No, I'm not.
No, I'm not ready.
No, let me grab me mouse guard.
Hang on a second.
Daniel used to bash me and go, "Gladiators, are you ready?" And then he'd just fucking wipe me out and be like, we were just playing.
Someday I feel like we will have a talk about how everybody was as siblings, but I'm not sure that I want to go there.
There's a reason I am how I am. Anyway, welcome to episode 2 of How Well Do You Know Each Other. We did this before, and it was very fun and a very short episode.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, I didn't press go on the stopwatch.
Go on, just press go.
So we're just going to ask questions, and we have to answer them for each other. But yes, so the first question is, because I'm already reading the first question like I don't understand how to answer this question. It's, what do I do that drives you crackers? Right, but you're not telling me what I do that drives you crackers. You're trying to work out what you do that drives me crackers. What do you do that annoys me, and what do I do that annoys you?
Oh my God. Oh, see, now there's just going to be moments of silence while I'm trying to think. So I'm not sure if we did try to think about answering the questions last time, but this time I'm like, what do I think drives you crackers about me?
Yeah, what do you do that annoys me?
Oh, well, you have mentioned. I know one thing that I
What's
do
that?
when I have an issue with when my ears and my mouth are itchy, and I sometimes itch my mouth, don't I, with my tongue, and I do drive you insane with that. But I'm not. We won't go into that.
Won't go into the sensory overwhelm.
I'm gonna answer something a little bit for both of us. I think it drives us both insane when we put ourselves down.
Yes.
I do think that's a biggie that I've learned.
Yeah.
So if you find it really frustrating,
Yeah, it annoys the fuck
that
out
I
of us, to be
don't
honest.
see some of the things that I do, and it drives me insane when you do it.
Yeah, no, let me stand here and listen to all of these people tell me how great I am, but I'm just not good.
No. Fascinating. I had a conversation with somebody recently about that. Right. About realizing that the position they were sat in is very much one of where they see themselves as the one that's always wrong, and not good enough. And it's like, so I'm not there anymore. I just have these odd moments where a little bit of doubt, and I think a bit of doubt is not a bad thing. Every now and again, it stops you, it makes you think. What about what matters to you, and the way that you want to take this forward, what you care about. So yeah, it's just interesting, is it? But for me, I think that
probably is mad. Both of us. Yeah, it does.
It's both. Yeah.
I was going to say, I'm trying to work out how to explain this. When I get really strongly opinionated about something really quickly. You know what I mean? Like those moments where you'll say something and then I'm like, I think that's what drives you mad. About me.
I don't know that it drives me mad. I think maybe on an odd occasion, it doesn't drive me mad, actually, because I realise that's just a reaction. And one of the things that I've noticed that you do more and more is that you will then step back. And I think some of that's because you notice that I don't jump in with a strong reaction either. Yeah. And you kind of look at me.
Oh, that does my head in.
There you go.
That could have been one of them.
Oh, hang on, listeners. Oh, listeners, we're going to get into it now. What really
I
does
desperately need you to jump into the bitch boat.
I do that every now and again when you ask me to.
I have to ask.
Because I don't know
how many other listeners have to ask their mum to join in. I bet other listeners go, do you know what? But other listeners go, yeah, but my mum never gets out of the bitch boat.
I have learned that it's really important for me to say, ask you, what do you need from me?
Yeah.
Because sometimes
and I can always rely on
Dave
to get in the bitch boat.
Yeah. Sometimes you need me to be there and to bitch with you. And other times, actually, what you just need is a good sounding board, or you need me to support you with something or ask you some questions. So I tend to ask you that. I'm ever so sorry that I've learned that, and now it feels more natural. Yeah. What do you need?
Yeah.
From me.
Thanks.
Yeah, whatever.
Next question.
Yeah, next question.
Where would I escape to right now if money, time, and logistics weren't an issue? You'd go to New York. Without a shadow of a doubt.
Yeah, you're probably right, actually.
And because I know that when I said that, you were like, oh, maybe somewhere warm. No, you'd go to New York.
Oh, yeah.
Because if money, time, and logistics were an issue, which means you also have the money to spend on whatever you want. And if this is following the podcast we just recorded about buying sparkly things, maybe that's where you go and buy them.
The one thing I never bought, which is really interesting, and I don't know that I would buy it
from New York,
which was very symbolic, was when I went to run the New York Marathon in 2012. That was November. Yeah. And my plan was to go to Tiffany's and buy the apple, the Tiffany's little crystal apple, to represent what I'd done. And of course, I think a lot of people know the story. I didn't get to run it because the Hurricane Sandy hit, and understandably it was cancelled because of the devastation that it caused in New York. And I was also devastated. It caused devastation in me because I was so ready to go and run that marathon. Yes, New York. New York would be. And now, see, I'm really unsure for you.
This is going to be a lot of fun because I don't know where I'd go.
Thank God for that, because now I feel really better because my psychic ability was in your head and I couldn't see anything.
Yeah, you're like looking around.
It was just blank.
Like over the doors. And that like whistling sound of like wind through a window.
Where would you go? Yeah, because I don't know where you would.
I honestly don't know. I'm not really sure.
A little part of me, I just had an image in my head of you being younger and going to South Africa. And being able to be in that place and what you experienced there. So I don't know if something like that might be that.
I'd love South Africa again. I don't think I'd go now though. Do you know what it is? I think I've currently right now got my little mama head on. I think if money, time, and logistics were not an issue, I'd go to Lapland.
Yay!
Probably take Arlo to see the reindeers and the Northern Lights and to meet Santa. Not that he'd talk to him,
No,
as we learnt yesterday.
As we learnt yesterday.
He'd stand there and look at him with fear in his eyes, but that's fine, because also, I'm glad he looks at strange men with fears in his eyes, but also, yeah, I think that'd be amazing to get him on. Oh, imagine if we could take him skiing while we were there. That's what I'd do. If it was money, time, logistics, I'd do a family holiday to Lapland, but like all of us, and we'd stay in a big... Have you seen Chalet Girl?
Yes.
With him out of Gossip Girl.
Gossip Girl.
Yes. I love that.
Yeah.
It is my not so guilty pleasure. I love it so much.
So that idea of going and staying in that place.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I now know, I think I've told him more members of the family would like to go skiing.
I know.
Maybe we need to. Yeah.
Here's a thing that you don't know and probably don't care about, but I'm going to tell you anyway. When you were younger, you and Dad used to say, we're going skiing. And what you meant was spending the kids' inheritance, like, what's it called, an acronym?
Are you calling me out live on air?
Yeah, but I can't tell you how embarrassing it is to have got to the age I was to figure that out, because I was like a grown fucking adult. You can't say literal shit like that to me. So I'd hear them be it. They'd be like something about, I don't even know how to be in the conversation. You'd be like, oh, we're going skiing. But it's also hard because I know how much you love skiing. So I'd always be like, oh, she's finally booked a holiday. No. Anyway, there you go. Fucking.
You weren't the only child of ours that realised that later.
I think,
just so you know,
if your parents said they were going skiing, would you ever have assumed they meant spending the kids' inheritance? Because I'm saying no. I'm going to go back to pre-celiacos for this question, because it's chocolate digestives or bourbons.
Chocolate digestive for me all the way.
Hang on. Is that for yourself?
Oh, yeah, that's for me. Sorry, I'm answering for me. Oh, I don't know for you. Would it be a bourbon?
That's an interesting question, isn't it? So I would have guessed chocolate digestives for you, so yay me.
For you?
Yeah. What am I getting?
Possibly a bourbon.
I would choose a bourbon.
Yeah.
Over a chocolate digestive.
Would you?
Yeah. Can love a bourbon.
Who are we?
Dipped in milk.
Are we related? Oh, a bourbon dipped in milk. Oh my god.
Proper ice cold milk.
I did. Yeah, I'm a chocolate digestive. Oh my god, don't give me a packet. even now, if I could, even the gluten-free version packet. I
would take a plain digestive over a chocolate digestive, because it annoys.
I think we need to cancel the recording now.
It annoys me that when I dip it in my milk, the milk only goes through from one side. It just annoys me. So that's why I'd choose a bourbon.
Yeah.
This question, somebody asked her, I don't know what it means. What would I put in room 101?
Oh, it's the very thing that you'd get rid of. So it's like
I was like, I don't know.
Some people might say recording in a lift, like where there's a recorded voice or something, or things that you hate. What would go in room 101?
So room 101 are the things that you get rid of?
Yeah.
So what would you put in? Okay, so what would
you?
What would? Yeah, but you're asking. You're doing.
I'm thinking about you. Okay.
What would you? Put in room 101?
This is a question where I feel like we would have a bit of space.
Don't want to say voice box because that's mean. Dad's snoring. Oh my god, I really hope people are watching this and not listening, because
right back at you.
Yeah, it is annoying. I don't think I hate it enough to put it in room 101.
I would.
Yeah, yours.
I would. I love my husband, and
you would.
Yeah, if I could change his snoring habit, I would. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Pokes a little wound there, didn't there?
Yeah. What else would I put?
I don't know if you can tell, but we're not sleeping at the minute because both of our husbands are snoring like trains. It's killing us.
And and the menopause is being a bitch for me, but not too bad. But
what would I put
what would you put in room 101?
Oh,
I don't know. Actually, that's such a good question.
I would put in room 101 when people don't say something that they mean, and it causes a whole load of issues. So if you watch any rom-com, most movies actually, if the people just said what they meant at the beginning, the whole movie wouldn't happen.
The whole movie wouldn't happen. I mean, but there's a
nobody stresses me the fuck out,
for Hillary,
because I know that in movies that's fine, but that represents real life. Like, how often do these things happen? And it's like, if you just said what you meant, just say what you mean. Stop it. Why are you being weird? So it's like, yeah. So, and obviously me and my husband have this quite a lot where he'll say something and I'm like, do you mean this? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, well, say it then. Like, what? Just say the thing that you mean. Because I honestly believe 99% of conflict would go away if people just said what they meant. And at least then if people were mad, they'd be mad at the right thing. Instead of mad at this like fake made up thing. Please say what you mean, thank you.
Yeah, go.
What song, poem or writing would I choose for my funeral? Right, I was shocked when you didn't say that we need to delete that one actually, but I have no idea. Do you know what was really funny when I first read it? It's all I could think of was Crazy in Love by Beyonce. Like, was carrying your casket, like, come and look at the crazy man. Let's go look at the crazy man.
No.
No.
That was Sarah doing a bit of twerking.
Slut drops.
Which at the minute she's not doing quite as well because she's hurt her knee. Having done that. Stop it. This is really, I'm hoping this all still stays appropriate. No, I haven't got a clue.
That's really tickled me.
I don't know for you. I'm not sure that I even know for myself.
No, I haven't thought about it. We should though. We should probably write it down somewhere.
Yeah, because it's quite moving to know my dad's.
Oh yeah, do you know?
You raised me up.
Oh, of course it is.
Yeah, so he loves that. And it's
he
beautiful.
told me that actually. I just got this vivid memory of being drunk with him and Nana in their kitchen and him telling us and us both drinking brandy. Love that. Oh.
Yeah, it's I'm not sure. So yeah, it was a song or what? Did you say
a song, a poem, or a writing? A poem or a writing?
Go on.
I was just gonna say the poem about being your own home. I do quite like that. I feel like that'd be really good. You know the one that I read on here a few weeks ago? I think for you that would be really lovely. For people to understand what you really lived for. Yeah. Because that is...
I do love the poem that's from For Weddings and a Funeral as well. That he reads at the funeral. There is a poem, Stop the Clocks. I can't remember it all. I'm going to find it so we can read it.
Oh, I know.
I
couldn't tell you what it is.
Yeah, but it's beautiful. It's not Hugh Grant that reads it, and now I can't remember his surname. John, the guy.
No, but that's the film, isn't it? Hugh Grant. I love that film, and I love. I cry every time I read that.
And it's such a beautiful poem. John Hannah is the one that he's the actor who he's reading it. Yeah. And it's his voice as well.
I might make Dave watch that tonight. So that Pirates of the Caribbean.
That is such a beautiful poem. I don't know. I'd like to have a think about that actually. It's such a good poem. But equally, it was funny because when you were talking, I had God Only Knows, the Beach Boys song, which is so beautiful. Yeah. But it's not me. It's not. I've not thought about it. So that will make me think about that.
I don't think many people know that I love Eva Cassidy. I love Eva Cassidy. Love her. I just think she's a piece I got off Biodad.
Yeah.
A little nugget. And Fields of Gold is a beautiful song.
Yeah.
And I think that would be just magical. And it'd make you all sob. And that's what you should be doing if I'm dead. So there you go.
Why I laughed. That I didn't mean it like that. Okay. I'm just going to hide in my jumper.
Well, that's going to be the social media nugget.
Crack on.
My cheeks hurt. If I could only eat one meal for eternity, what would it be?
I feel like yours would be pizza.
It is dead easy pizza. That's not really fair.
It is pizza, isn't it?
No, but if I want like stodgy pizza.
Yeah, with a thick crust. Would you have a stuffed crust? No, just a
thick
crust.
Yeah.
What would be on the middle bit?
Just cheese.
Just cheese.
Literally, a margarita's the dream. Love it. So, in fact, I might get a wood-fired pizza on my own. Should we drive that way and get wood-fired pizza? You could take one and I'll take one. Anyway, I don't know. What would you eat? Like,
if I could only eat one meal forever.
Like maybe like a tapasy thing, but like a just so you can have multiple, but it'd be like hummus and and lentil dal, and do you know what I mean? Like it'd be like a tray of all of
I
these.
have no way to describe this, and I possibly wouldn't want to eat this forever. But what popped in my head was one of the tapas meals that's at Iberico in the city centre.
Yeah.
And literally, it's like I'm not going to remember everything that is in it, but it's got picos cheese, and they do a gluten-free version of.
I think we've talked about this on
Yeah,
this podcast before.
So your dad
In fact, I
brought
think
it out
was on the first episode of this.
Yeah, your dad brought it in. Oh God, he ordered it, and I've never had such jealousy in the whole of my life. Going, that looks divine. Then I find out that they do a gluten-free version of it, and I was like, no, I want that. I just want that.
Just
picos cheese, like this crumb
this
that's
big.
on the top. Yeah, make it bigger. That. Yeah, if I could one meal, am I allowed to say tapas? Because it probably would be just with all the little picky
tapas
bits.
is cool though, isn't it? Because you could have multiple. Logistically, my one meal would be the pizza with a side of chicken strips, like breaded chicken. It's the biggest thing that makes me cry.
So currently, I'd have that cheese dish with the butterbean hummus that Iberico also do. With the pita bread, the gluten-free pita bread, because it is divine. Yeah. In fact, I would just go to Iberico. In fact, yes, I want to go now.
Dinner?
Yeah, do dinner. Next.
What's my favourite memory of us together? See, this is harder for me because, like, you were way more compos mentis of me as a baby than I was. Maybe this one we just have to do a.
You tell
what's
me.
Your own, yeah.
Go on, you. What's yours of me and you?
I loved being in Edinburgh. When we went to Edinburgh, that whole weekend was just amazing for so many reasons. But specifically, there's a moment where we were sat in the pub that's on the roundabouty corner bit,
the windows,
and we were having bagels. I was having a bagel for breakfast, and it had cream cheese and bacon, and we were both just stalled up and ready for the shopping day and chilling out, and we were just chatting and watching the world go by, and it was super cold and amazing. Yeah, I loved that. Just loved it.
See, now I feel like that's just trumped everything. But actually, for me as well. So now, yeah, because that was in the back of my head. I think on your wedding day.
Oh.
That after everything that we'd gone through to get to that point.
Yeah.
Telling me you were pregnant.
Is this where we admit? I don't think he'll ever listen to it. Is this where we admit I told you before my husband?
Dawn, I can't believe you just told that.
Well, it was in the middle of the day.
It was, and you were recording
a
very special
sick
video, and
again.
you were sick again. You were.
And then I did that, and then I rang you like, oh my gosh.
I think it's interesting for me as well because I've got little memories of you littler as well. I think
that's why I said it's unfair.
So there is actually a video. There is a video that isn't a video.
In your head.
There is a moment in my head. One of my favourite ever moments is when I realised how much I loved being a mum. And I had lots that came after this. But I just remember you and your brother were in the bath, and you were only little. You were not long sitting up. And the love that I had in that moment was immense.
Aww.
And I just remember knowing that it was such the right thing for me to have been a mum, and there was a lot of horrid stuff going on around me. And it was just, I can see, exactly where we were. We were in Kendal. It was in that bathroom that was downstairs at the back of the house. And you would just splash in, and it was just the most joyous and loving. I'll never forget that moment, ever. So yeah,
I love that. And
seeing you. Just the pair of you laughing, having fun, splashing, you laughing your head off. And it was just gorgeous.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's a really... But you would never have known that one.
No,
so I don't think you'd remember that.
Oh, I love that. I love that we've got so many. That's so cute. What song do I have in my head right now? I think that's pretty easy based on this conversation. Because it was a different one before, but now it's come and look at the crazy random.
Is that it? You're going to be singing Beyonce all the way home? No. Me too now. That's the song I've got in my head. There is a story behind why though with that though, isn't it? Which we'll very quickly share. I don't know that we've ever shared it. In fact, Beyonce, I mean, if you're ever listening, love, just so you know, you had a massive impact on my life when that first time I ever
Queen
saw
Bee.
that song.
Yeah.
I had been going through a really tough time, and you came on, that video came on, and I just remember being in awe of this confidence that you had, that she had in front of you. I'd like I'm talking to Beyonce. Now you listen.
Oh, hey,
babe.
babe.
But it was that moment, and I remember seeing her dancing. And it was the bit where she's in the middle and all the lights, and she's doing that thing.
Yeah.
And I
she's got the bangs.
yeah, it just struck me this confidence that she had, and I was like,
Want it.
that's it.
That's what I want.
That's how I want to feel.
Yeah.
It's like, because at the minute I don't, and that's what I want, and it just stuck with me. So I mean, gosh, I don't know, I can't remember how old Crazy in Love is now. It's scary. Don't tell me. But that has literally must be a couple of decades. That's literally been the song that in my head, and every time I hear it, I remember that. And it's not the reason why I went on to do a lot of the things, but it was a little part of it that was like, yeah, like look at that confidence.
I love that.
So thanks for the reminder.
You're welcome. Do you have a song in your head apart from Crazy in Love that I've now put there?
Oh no, apart from the song, I know a song that'll get on your nerves. The minute you said it, that's what went through my head. And I was like, no, get it out. Get it out.
Tell me you grew up in northern Britain.
Yeah.
I know a song that'll get on your nerves, get on your nerves, get on your nerves. I know a song that'll get on your nerves, and this is how it goes. Oh. I used to sing that behind my brother's head. That and I'm not touching you, can't get annoyed. I do this to Dave all of the time. I'm not touching you, so you can't get annoyed. It's my favourite game.
There is a part of me that thinks if you've tuned in and got this far, well done.
Good effort.
Yeah.
Here's your prize. More of us. If I had the opportunity to live anywhere, where would I be? See, I think New York again for you. I don't know if that's just going to be the same. If you could live anywhere. I think in a house together.
Yeah, I don't know that. Yeah, I mean, I always said, and I still have this thing that I would like to spend some time in New York, not be the permanent residence, as in go and spend 3 months there.
You want a timeshare there?
Yeah, Brooklyn.
Do you have a timeshare?
Yeah, Brooklyn, Prospect Park, that whole area. I love it there. It's absolutely gorgeous.
You said Prospect Park, and all I got in my head was the Prospector from Toy Story 2. You know, the little short little toy that's...
I mean, I'm not sure he lives there, love, but you never know.
Maybe that's who it is.
But yes, but no, the house. That's if now if I could
snap my
choose,
fingers.
Yeah,
be in a house together.
I could literally describe what I want.
Yes.
Let's get out in the universe. I was talking to somebody this morning, mint and tile floor as you walk in.
Yeah, but I also had a conversation with my husband about the fact that we need a minimum of, 5 bedrooms, actually. Oh, my alarm's gone off. We need a minimum of 5 bedrooms because I know we were talking about we could manage on 4 to begin with.
Yeah.
But we need 5 because you and Dad, me and Dave Harlow, the room you escape into when Dad snores, the room I escape into when Dave snores.
Is it 6 bedrooms then? One for a guest.
And one for it's minimum 5. Because they could be the spare bedrooms when they're not snoring, which isn't very often. And I could sleep with my own husband when we have guests, I suppose. But no, I want my own bedroom to escape into.
I'm up for that.
5 minimum.
5. Yeah.
Is it?
Side.
Yeah. Soz.
Excellent.
Last thing. Oh, that's a nice one to finish on. Special thanks to Lucy and Harry for sending these, by the way. Legends.
And you've just forgotten what the question was because you thanked
I
people.
did.
I know. I noticed that happened in your head.
You watched it happen, didn't you?
I did.
What's my favourite thing about you? That's cute, isn't it? So what's your favourite thing about me as well, I suppose?
So your favourite thing about me,
yeah.
I may be wrong about this then, and I would like you to, but I feel like where it used to annoy the hell out of you, I do think that you love that I am this possibility person.
Optimism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not the eternal optimist.
Chronic optimism.
Yeah, that's the hope that I...
Yeah.
I do think that's a thing that's the favourite.
I think it was a mirror to the fact that I couldn't see things like that at the time. Now, if we're going to look back at it. But yeah, it is. I do love that about you.
So what do I love about you?
Everything, because I'm perfect.
Your sense of humour, yes.
I don't know how to say this. Nana used to say that I had balls. Like that's what, but I don't like that sentence because obviously
No.
kick men in the balls and they fall over. So what's the point? But it's like that. I think you like that I have a pretty strong backbone for the things I believe in.
Yeah, So I have a real thing about justice.
Yeah,
you take it the next level.
Yeah,
and I learn from that often. So it's interesting when you said towards the beginning, and we were talking about what's the
about
thing,
the opinionated
and
thing.
it's the opinionated thing. That's sometimes that's the bit for me is that strong sense of justice, and you just call it out, and it's like, and you just know.
Yeah.
And I think there is a part of you that's allowing a little bit of flexibility with that now, and you still have that. And I think I've always had it, but never articulated it very well.
Yeah. Whereas I think I've always, and I think that's what Nana always pointed out in me was like, so she, for her specifically, Grandad would say something and she wouldn't call him out on it, even if it was sexist or whatever. But I mean, it's Grandad, so I don't say this with any animosity.
No.
But I'd just be like, that's massively sexist. Why wouldn't this be the case? And they'd both look at me. And actually, my father-in-law, we have that as well, where I'll just call him out on things and just say things like, I don't agree with that. It's this. And it's interesting because I think a lot of people don't do that. Just say what they think. And I would just like to point out that I'm not one of those people that's like, I'm honest and you have to just get over it. I would never say it for the sake of hurting someone's feelings.
No.
I would never say it without considering. And if I said something that did hurt, I'd apologise and take accountability for that. Like, I'm not one of those people that's like...
Yes, you need to be able to say it to you. I'm hurt by that.
Yeah. I'd never say something
important.
just because it was the right thing to say. But actually, what they mean by that is I just like to be the person who... You know, like people who are... What's the word? Oh... You know, like, so I don't know why I've got this in my head, but like when I was working in the school, there was a woman who came in and she had a dress that didn't look the best on her, and I didn't have an opinion on it. Like, it wasn't my thing to say, but one of the other women pulled her aside and was like, "That doesn't look good on you." She was like quite mean about it, to be honest. And then like it started this big discourse because some people were like, "You shouldn't have said anything," and some people were like, "No, it's good to say what you mean." And I'm like, not in that situation. Because you pulled her to one side earlier in the day and told her that, I think what she told her was you could see your fat rolls. Can you imagine how fucking humiliating that would have been for that woman? And that doesn't come from like me saying there's anything wrong with being a certain size or anything like that. But being called out on something like that and being told you look like shit first thing in the morning for the sake of being truthful. That's what I mean.
Ah, right. So there's the difference between being truthful and being honest.
Do you see what I mean?
About the hurt.
Yeah. So that's why I'm trying to make a clear distinction on like, I'll fucking stand up for my opinion when I believe it.
Yeah.
And I would never ever say something like that.
You would
even
consider.
Yeah,
but that's emotional intelligence. You would consider the impact that's going to have.
Yeah. And I think people who don't,
and maybe so, and there are also conversations that need to have about things.
Yeah, like, it's but there's a kindness you could have done that. At the end of the day, you could have pulled her and been like, I don't know if you noticed.
Yeah.
If it really was something that felt right to say.
Yeah. Which,
what's the thing? I remember reading it, and was like, that's actually a genius way of thinking it. If you can't fix it in 10 seconds, don't tell them. So like, obviously, if you've got broccoli stuck in your teeth or something, tell them because you can change it. But it's like. Kids used to take the mick out of me for having massive front teeth. I can't fix that.
No, exactly. No, but actually that's a really good one, isn't it? You made me think about being at the gym. And when I first went back to the gym and I was feeling a bit more self-conscious, I'd put mascara on because I just felt like I didn't want to go so barefaced and everything else. But then one day I went and I was 30 minutes into this routine when I saw myself in the mirror and I realised I had black all down my face. And I literally turned around and just said, because I was with a PT at the time, and I was like, "Please, can I ask a favour? Would you just tell me?"
Yeah.
"Oh, no, but I didn't." No, I was like, "No, that I want to know. I
Yeah.
need it's a
That's
bit like
kind.
yeah, because that I want just tell me because I felt like such an idiot and I was like I hadn't seen it and I realised now and I
Yeah.
wouldn't go in mascara anymore now, but that's not the point. It's just it is that I do want someone to tell me if I've got
Or
in
toilet
fact,
paper stuck to my shoe.
or if I have, you know, a hair growing out of my chin that I've not realised. You are my hair person.
I don't get close enough to you to notice that.
No.
I have one though, because I'm feeling it at the minute.
I need
It's
someone
really
to be my hair person. If
satisfying.
anything happens to me and I end up in hospital, you are one of you
I will be your hair
has
person.
to be
in
this
hospital. I'll
person
pick
that
it
looks
for you.
out for things and
Yeah, of course I
sorts
will.
me out. And I'll do that.
I'm
for
not
you.
doing it day to day though. You can do it yourself.
No, that's really weird.
Just chin check.
I realise that. But now we're going to the end of the podcast, and
Yeah.
literally that's what we're getting down to. Anyway,
Chin
how well do you
check.
think we did with that one? I'm not sure that we
Awful.
did really well.
No better than first time
Also,
round.
no, I think we did pretty well in the first one. I think we did all right. We knew
think
at
we
least knew some
cheated.
things about each other. All right, well, this was more truthful, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Straight in.
Straight in, made
straight
up
in.
on the spot. Anyway, hope you enjoyed episode 2.
Yeah.
Where would you go? Where would you live? Where would you go? That's what I want to know from the people listening, not you. We just spoke
I was about to say, I thought I've just told you.
Yeah, money, time, logistics, no object.
Yeah.
Where would you go? I'd love you to comment and tell us.
Yeah, love it. Bro.
Because you commenting makes people think this is good to listen to. So do that.
And also, well, I would like to say, if you do like listening to us, please share. Tell all your friends.
Oh, yeah.
We'd love it.
Yeah.
We cannot believe, actually, because this is a proud of for me. I can't believe that we're ended 2025 and we've
Got
actually
a
hosted a podcast, which is something that
And
we
we'll
have been
be
talking
on-
about for ages.
I think the last episode before this will have been episode 25. Isn't that mad?
Wow.
25 episodes.
Quarter of a century.
Wild.
It is wild.
Quarter of a century. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Quarter of a century.
I was
yeah.
like, what?
25, we're aiming for 100.
Anyway.
Yes. We'll stop now because, as you can tell, we're starting to waffle.
Love you. Bye.
Take care. Bye.